What's going on, guys? Mr. Jason back here again with another video for you guys. This is going to be a special video continuing my 31 days of Halloween, 31 days of horror on YouTube, trying to get as much content as possible out there related to Halloween and horror. Today I will be going to the AMC Theaters for a special 25th anniversary screening of Scream. They're doing a special event for, of course, like I said, the 25th anniversary. It's a one-day only screening of the movie Scream. Never saw this movie in theaters on the big screen, so I'm excited about that. We all know Scream basically resurrected the slasher and horror genre back in its time anyways. Horror was kind of phasing out. Scream came out, brought it back to life. But guys, we are going to get into this, so let's... Well, not right now, but it's early in the day and I'm doing this opening, but later on, I'll see you guys in the movie theaters. So if you want to see the little environment and atmosphere and experience, just stay tuned.
You see, Jason was my son.
Here we are now, we're arriving at AMC movie theaters, about to see the 25th anniversary screening for Scream from Wes Craven. Horror icon right there. Thank you, Wes Craven, for this great movie. Rest in peace, my friend. So let's go into the theaters and get this started. Beep. Here we go, walking into the theater. G8 and G7's our seats, I have to say that or I'll forget. Walking through the tunnel of death. It's very quiet in here, the screen's not even on. Are we supposed to be here? Uh-oh, don't. Hello, anybody? Anybody home? So yeah, we're seeing the 25th, oh shit, I almost dropped the phone. 25th anniversary of Scream. Wes Craven, my dude. Got my drink right here. She's got my fries all the way down there. Thank you, I appreciate the help. We're in an empty theater right now. I guess it's a little too early, even though it's only like 15 minutes beforehand. I'm gonna sit down, wait for the screen. Give me my fries! Yes! No! Sitting down, waiting for another still empty theater to get not filled up, but at least some more people, and at least something on the screen. We got my fries, my drink, orange vanilla Coke, and some barbecue sauce. Still a blank screen. Mr. Projector, you're on camera. So here it is, 10 minutes before the movie, still nothing. Alright, future Jason here. I'm here with my cat, as you can see behind me. But I'm just cutting into this video to kind of give a little insight of what happened. So basically, the ticket I had on my app for AMC, my mobile ticket, it said we had Auditorium 20. But as you can see, there was nobody in the theater from what you just saw, and there was a blank screen, nothing on the screen. But there was a reason for it. Apparently, the auditorium, I guess, changed last minute for whatever reason, because after about like 10 minutes or so after our showtime was supposed to start for Scream's 25th anniversary, I reopened the app just to check my ticket stub, and it changed to Auditorium 19. So that's what happened. So if there was any behind the scenes extra footage that they kind of showed to celebrate the anniversary, it must have been before the movie because there was nothing after the credits. So sadly, we must have missed it. I was hoping to get that on the video just to kind of show you guys. But that's what happened. And even the guy that scanned my ticket, he actually said Theater 20 as well. And it was right next to where he was sitting, and he saw us go in the theater and he didn't stop us. So They must have been a last minute change somewhere, and maybe somewhere someone screwed up. But my friend and I were like the only ones in the theater. Everyone else that was there for Scream didn't have that issue, so I don't really know what happened. And I did not like make the mistake of my auditorium on my ticket. My friend can even vouch for that. She saw it as well and heard the guy say Theater 20. So I don't know. But anyways, let's get back to this video and enjoy.
Name the killer in Friday the 13th.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
I'm sorry, that's the wrong answer.
Alright guys, I am finally back home after seeing the Scream 25th anniversary screening for the Wes Craven's movie Scream. How many times can I say Scream in one sentence? But yeah, it was a special event that we're doing today, and as you saw, I already inserted a clip in the video. I recorded a special video for it to kind of give a heads up of what happened. It was a little mistaken mishap of the auditorium. There was some kind of change somewhere between the time that I arrived at the theater for whatever reason, when my ticket got scanned, and then when we went to sit down, somehow the auditorium must have changed. No heads up, no nothing. There were also, I'd say maybe about 10 people, maybe 15, might be pushing it, but I'm just giving an estimate of 10 minimum there for the movie. And like I said, before we actually got to the correct auditorium, everybody was already in their seats and all that because the movie was already started. So and everybody there was actually good. They were adults, mostly, well, I could say all adults. I didn't see anybody younger, maybe like teens, young adults. They were quiet, they were good, just watching the movie, just chilling. So no bad experience for this movie, besides the auditorium situation, of course. But I just kind of wanted to give an insight of my thoughts of the experience. Seeing Scream on the big screen for the first time, I was very happy. Like I mentioned earlier in this video, I never saw Scream in the theater, so this was a very excited situation for me. I always try to see any horror movies or slashers that I grew up watching in the 90s or 80s. I try to see them on the big screen for the first time if I can, and today was my chance. Sadly, I missed about like 5 or 10 minutes or so of the movie itself, and also the extra footage if they had any before there. You saw my cat, she's all chilling and stretching out over there. But yeah, no, like I missed a little bit of the movie, which is whatever because I already saw it. But I saw pretty much, I'd say 98% of the movie in the theater, so I'm happy about that. And whatever extra footage, if they showed any before the movie happened, I missed that too, just for the fact of the little incident we had with the auditorium. And after seeing this movie, as an adult, I want to give more of my thoughts and insight on that compared to watching it back when I was like maybe, I don't know, 11 or so. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, it's just like a different insight. With already knowing what happens in the movie, I don't want to give spoilers, so I'm not going to specify. But a lot of the things in that movie was kind of obvious and like right in front of your face. But watching it back then, you know, you don't have the mind, as for me anyways, at that age, I didn't have the mind to kind of be like, oh, really? I didn't have the smarts to be like, oh, that's who it is. That's who it is. It's so obvious. But watching it now, I mean, it's a little more easier to think it out when you already know who it is. But at the same time, there's a lot of scenes in the movie throughout that is like, how did I not realize that before? They make it so obvious of who's doing what with so many different scenes. It just matches up. It's like, how could I have missed that when I was younger? But it's kind of understandable. Like I said, I didn't have the smarts back then. I still might not have the smarts now, but definitely have more smarts than I did then. So it's just seeing a movie, like the movie in full length for the first time in a long time, or for most of it anyways. I missed like 5 minutes, but all the important scenes, it's like, how did I miss that? How was that not so obvious to me back then? But I really enjoy the Scream, well, I can't say trilogy anymore, but the Scream franchise, I'm just going to say, because there is a fifth coming out. There's already 4. I enjoy them all. The first one, of course, brought back like the slasher genre. It just was amazing for its time. It still is amazing, but it doesn't stand out to me as much as it did then. But it's still a great classic movie of its own overall. But this was just a video giving my experience of their screening celebrating the 25th anniversary of Scream. Sadly, there was somewhat of an interruption that kind of, whatever extra footage I could have possibly gotten for you guys on the screen anyways, because as you saw, I got a little couple minutes of the movie itself shown for you guys just to give, hey, it's the big screen. I'm seeing it on the big screen, you know? But guys, I just wanted to share this with you. And again, it's the 31 days of Halloween. Just continue on that celebration, trying to get as many videos as possible of the horror Halloween related content. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed, please do so. And if you already are, I appreciate it very much, guys. Thank you very much. My cat and I are just gonna go chill now. Say bye, Luna. Look at her. Aw. But I'll see you all later in the next one, guys. Take care.